Exactly 1 month after her marriage to Raja Raghuvanshi, Sonam Raghuvanshi has confessed to her role in the murder of Raja during their honeymoon in Meghalaya. Now, sources have told NDTV the confession was made during the police interrogation. The confession follows the arrest of Sonam and her alleged boyfriend Raj Kushwaha along with the contract killers. Now, Sonam Sonam and Raj worked in the same place. The workplace was same because Raj was working in Sonam's family business and is alleged to have maintained a romantic relationship with Sonam, before and after her marriage to Raja. That's at least what the police sources are telling us. But ladies and gentlemen, let me also tell you, a legal point of view on this. The confession has been made and it is absolutely sensational. While the confession is quite dramatic, quite sensational, but under the Indian law, confessions made to the police officers are not admissible in the court. For any such statement to be to hold any evidentiary value, it must be recorded before a magistrate and backed by proof. So under section 164 of the previous section of the IPC, if it is registered under in front of a magistrate, only then it becomes an evidence. Otherwise, this is just a tool that the police is using to investigate and unravel this case. Let's first listen into some reactions, because it was a day of dramatic developments in Indore as well, after Sonam's brother, Govind, went and met Raja Raghuvanshi's family, disowned his sister, and has said that he will fight. He is there with them in their fight to get justice for their son.
देखिए मैं कोई होता नहीं हूँ परिवार से माफी मांगने वाला, तो मैंने माफी तो मांग ली है, मगर इस परिवार ने एक बेटा खोया है और जो मैंने लड़की दी थी उस लड़की की जगह पे मैं इस परिवार का हिस्सा हूँ, उससे रिश्ता हमने तोड़ दिया है और इस परिवार का हिस्सा मैं हूँ और आज से सभी चीजें मैं करूंगा उसके खिलाफ, क्योंकि राजा मेरा बहुत प्रिय था।
अगर सोनम दोषी है तो आप उसके लिए क्या सजा चाहते हैं? अगर सोनम दोषी है,
सोनम दोषी है तो उसको है ना डायरेक्टली फांसी पे चढ़ा दिया जाए, क्योंकि जिस हिसाब से उसने ये जो प्रोग्राम जमाया है, जो भी करा है, देखिए आप लोगों से मुझे पता चल रहा है, कोई भी मेरे को खबर और कहीं से नहीं आ रही है, आप लोगों से पता चल रहा है क्या प्लानिंग तरीके से मेरी
फोटो आया है,
ये ऑफिस का फोटो है, ऑफिस के अंदर का, और इसके साथ में और भी बच्चे होंगे जी।
गोविंद भैया से मैंने पूछा कि तुम सोनम से मिले थे कि नहीं मिले थे, पहले तो मेरे को ये बताओ। तो उन्होंने बोला कि मम्मी मैं सोनम से मिला था 3 मिनट के लिए। तो मैंने बोला कि उसको मारा क्यों नहीं तुमने? तो बोले मारने का मौका ही नहीं दिया, पुलिस और मीडिया इतनी सारी थी वहाँ पर। तो यही बोला कि सोनम को फांसी दिलवाई जाए, गोविंद भैया ने बोल के गए।
नहीं, see, we've just brought them. Now we are yet to interrogate them. The team has just come and all that. We need to produce them in court. Thorough interrogation will start after some time. And we will confirm a lot of facts and all that. Though we've got adequate evidence against all the accused, in 7 days' time we cobbled up a few of the evidence. Now thorough interrogation and then further evidence will come out. See, I would request news agencies to refrain from fake news or to just make speculative remarks and all that. But get the facts from us only, okay? And facts will come out after we do a thorough interrogation, after we corroborate things, because versions could be different from different accused and all that. Until we get the facts of the matter, we will be able to say something.
Now, according to the police sources, those who are investigating this case, they are in fact on their way to make it a watertight case, because this has been one of the most sensational cases, crime, in fact, saga of 2025. Now, what are the clinching evidence that the police hopes that is going to bring justice as far as this entire case is concerned? Evidence against Sonal and Raj that the police is holding on to. The blood-stained shirt belongs to one of the accused, and this puts the accused at the location where the murder also took place. Forensics has confirmed that the blood on the shirt was of Raja, and that is why this becomes an important clinching evidence. Sonam's raincoat is evidence number 2, ladies and gentlemen. The blood traces on Sonam's raincoat are a very, very important evidence. Again, forensics have confirmed that the blood on the raincoat that Sonam was wearing was of Raja Raghuvanshi. The kukri, which they have alleged, the murder weapon, in fact, this is the alleged murder weapon. And in any case, the recovery of the murder weapon is a very, very important aspect. Now, this is the murder weapon, and this is going to be the important third evidence that the police is going to use in the court against Sonam. Now, blood-stained clothes which were worn by another accused, Anand, have also been found by the police. And this also, like I said, forensics have confirmed that the blood on that shirt as well was of Raja Raghuvanshi. The evidence number 5, fingerprints of the accused fingerprints on the kukri and Raja's belongings. Raja's mobile phone and other things that he were carrying, all those have the fingerprints of the accused, and that is going to be another important factor as far as this case is concerned. Electronic evidence are very crucial in this case. Mobile phones and digital devices, which not only Raja and Sonam were carrying, but also the 3 contract killers and Raj Kushwaha. What were the mobile phones will be used to triangulate the area and put them at the murder scene together, and also the chats and other information that can be in fact brought out from these digital devices. The CCTV footage is something that the police is also looking at. There are about 42 locations from which the CCTV footage has been put together, has been collected to put together an entire sequence of events leading to the death of 30-year-old Raja Raghuvanshi. Now, there are certain aspects, and this is where, because remember today, Sonal is going to be produced, she is being produced in the court, and the custody would be sought. So after that, what are the important things that the police would be looking at? The money trail. How was the money given by Sonal to the contract killers? What was the route used? Was it cash? Was it in jewelry? Was it electronic transfer? All those things the police will now be looking at. Apart from that, where the accused went after the murder. This is going to be a very, very important thing with, of course, the train tickets or the flight tickets or any vehicles used, the hotels that they stayed at. Now, the police will use the time of remand to investigate this angle as well. The links of the entire conspiracy, like the senior police official was saying, there have been different versions given by Sonam, Raj and the 3 contract killers. The police will now do custodial interrogation, bring them face to face, and then of course make sure that all the dots which are missing are connected. Joint interrogation of Sonam, Raj and the other accused will be a very, very important factor in piecing this whole mystery together. Let me very quickly go across to my colleague Saurabh Gupta, who is tracking this story from Shingolong at this moment. Saurabh, Sonam and all the other accused were to be produced in the court today. What's the latest update on that?
Well, they've been brought to court, they've been produced in court, the hearing is underway, the police have sought a remand for them, and this is of course in connection with the investigation that the police continues to carry on. Now, you mentioned a lot of that evidence. All of that evidence is to be corroborated, verified, to be able to make it to the charge sheet, to add to the airtight case that they want to build against Sonam Raghuvanshi and her associates, who they believe acted at the behest of Sonam Raghuvanshi. Now, this is a case that, like you said, has drawn national attention. It's a sordid crime saga, and it's also something that's become a very shocking incident for the people of Meghalaya, who are also absolutely shocked at the turn of events. And in a sense, many here believe, at least the police say, that a lot of the evidence is being looked at. They've also spoken about the interrogation today. A lot of the statements, they say, remain fluid at this point, which is why they will need more time to interrogate. How will that interrogation happen? Well, it happens first individually. Then, of course, they will look for gaps in statements, mismatches in statements. Those are, again, have to be cross-checked, cross-verified, confront the accused with each other, and then, of course, get their statements in front of magistrates to sort of ensure that there is enough evidence against them. Then also you have, this statement that, apart from that, the digital evidence, the CCTV footage, and also the GPS tracking of that motorbike, the scooter or the two-wheeler that they rented, and a lot of the other evidence, including statements of eyewitnesses, etc. So that all of that will be done with the remand time that they get, including reconstruction, recreation of the sequence of events. Everything will be done once they get the remand. That remand hearing is going on in this court behind me at this point. And once there is an update from the court on how many days of remand is given, we will come back to you with an update.
Right. Thank you so much for joining us with all those details. My colleague Saurabh reporting there. He was the one who, in fact, went to all the places where the murder took place and how put together the entire sequence of event as well. This remand is now going to be very, very important. Ladies and gentlemen, before I move on to a different story, there is a very worrying trend, and I just want to put across at this moment for you. Let's just, go close in on this and give our viewers a little bit of details on what they are seeing at this moment. Love affair turn in deadly. Now, what is the percentage of cases as far as murder is concerned in comparison to the number of cases in which a fatal attraction or love gone wrong or some sort of intimate relationship in which the murder does take place? So let me very quickly bring you up to speed with what you are seeing at this moment. These are the percentage of murders motivated by love affairs year by year. 2013 till 2022, take for example in 2013 and 2014, of the number of cases registered under sections of murder, 7.2% the motive was a love affair gone wrong. In fact, it is, if you'll see closely, from 2013 it has been an upward trend. In 2015, 9.2%, 2016, 10.2%, going up to 10.9% in 2017, again up to 11.2% in 2018, slightly down at 11% in 2019. 2020, the COVID year, it came slightly down in 10.4%, and then look at the massive spike after COVID, post-COVID, love affair becoming a fatal reason for these deadly murders. 12.6% of all the murders reported. In 2022, it came down to 9.9%, largely an upward trend, with the worry that after COVID there was a sharp spike. Just very quickly, if just for your understanding, I take example of 2022, ladies and gentlemen. In 2022, can we have that bar graphic back, please? In 2022, 28,522 murders were reported across the country, out of which 2,821, the motive was a love affair.